Well, it's a cold winter day here at the home place. We have just had about 8 inches of snow that is melting. It was 7 degrees the other day, and today it's supposed to be 60. It's crazy. The weather don't know what it wants to do, but I know that when a lot of people visit, they ask about how the property was set up and how the family lived here during the feud. And some of the stuff is typically buried behind all the foliage and the leaves in the summer and spring and fall when people visit. So it's hard to see some of the details that we talk about. But right now is a good condition to be able to show you guys a few things. So when the feud was going on, of course, the home was later built right here, which came up to about halfway up the driveway. It was a lot closer to the bridge than it is today. The home burned down in 1932, I think it was. But before that, across the street over there where those two outbuildings are, was once where the hideout sat. And then up on top of the mountain up there, if you can see it, you can see that ridge line about halfway down. So that is actually where all the sharpshooters would sit and watch out over the property and the family during the day and night. Everybody kept guard there on the bridge after they moved over here on this side of the creek to the home place. And then back up here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of straight back where that flag is where the moonshining was done. But back up straight from that, it's kind of hard to see probably in this with the snow gone now. But there's another little flat spot up there, and that's also where the sharpshooters would set out on each side of the creek and watch out over the family and protect everybody during and after the feud, because of course the family still died with bounty on their heads. But of course, remember, Devil Anse was a timberman, so all of this was timbered back then, so you could actually see everything quite clearly back then. And the graveyard, of course, is right up there on that hill, which is where they lay at rest now. But I wanted to be able to show you guys this because it's, kind of hard to capture it. And you can kind of see behind the house over there, there's the trail behind it, kind of where the chimney is right there on the left. You can see that trail that goes up and then back over. Supposedly there's a cave or whatnot up there. I took a drone up there, couldn't find it. It is private property, so we can't explore it, unfortunately. But maybe one day, who knows. But there's a lot of updates going on here while we're closed for the winter. We're updating the food truck, making it a lot more useful and handy to be able to handle the flow of people. We had over 18,000 visitors last year, which blew our minds for this tiny little museum and historic property in literally the middle of nowhere. Of course, you've got the bridge that Devil Anse built. That's the original bridge. Once was a drawbridge, eventually concreted in. A retaining wall outside the property, which you can't see. You see as you enter it. But we're also getting ready to build a little, comes the salt trucks. We're also getting ready to build a little walking bridge right here, which will cross over to where that new electric pole is. And the electric company will be here, I think Thursday or Friday, next few days, to move that transformer to this new pole and then remove the old pole, because that's going to be our parking for cars, buses, whatnot. And then the ATVs can use the bridge to access the property, the historic bridge, until we can find a more permanent solution. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you a quick update of that, because it's kind of hard to see, and this way there's something to reference on here when people visit. I can have them come watch the video and see it for themselves on the video. But off to Lowe's I go to get more supplies to finish remodeling the food truck. And we're going to add some picnic tables and move the little gem mine over to the moonshine steel over there, which everybody adores the moonshine steel. So sorry all this is a mess, but you know, it's a work in progress and we're growing as fast as we can with what limited funds we have. But you guys need to come check everything out. We've rebuilt the well, so you can actually pull water up from Devil Anse's well. It's a pretty cool contraption, actually. But come check it out and see everything. That pole right there, that little light pole, we moved it. It was closer to the well over here, but he actually shot at that. There's bullet holes in that from where he shot at it. But anyway, come visit us at the home place in the spring, summer, fall, and check out all the updates. And we hope to see you soon. Take care.